Alors sachez que j'aimerais, mais j'aimerais vraiment vous faire le jeu en VOSTFR, c'est-à-dire en allemand sous-titré en français. Mais le truc c'est qu'on a commencé Deponia en anglais, sous-titré en français, donc on va devoir suivre cette logique. Donc, enfin, les créateurs du jeu là, excusez-moi, pardonnez-moi de ne pas avoir fait le jeu dans votre langue originale avec les véritables voix, tout ça, etc. J'en suis désolé, vraiment je suis désolé. C'est pour vous autres, si vous avez appris Deponia premier du nom, faites-le en allemand, habituez-vous aux voix allemandes et continuez la série Deponia en allemand, parce que voilà, c'est la moindre des choses. Je vais juste vérifier une chose, donc voilà, c'est bien ce qu'on disait. Donc voilà, il faut vraiment que vous écoutez en allemand parce que les voix sont géniales en allemand. C'est surtout celle de Rufus, la voix allemande de Rufus, elle est juste épique. Voilà, donc allons-y. Welcome back to Deponia. Hey, salut les Valgens, ici Kévin Valmar et Rufus pour vous servir. Hey, de retour dans Deponia. Nous sommes dans le jeu CHAOS SUR DEPONIA, la suite de Deponia. Après que Rufus a dû, à contre-cœur, de rendre la mémoire à Gaulle, voilà, je vais y arriver, à Gaulle, parce qu'il y a plein de noms qui m'arrivent dans la tête, à Gaulle, pour qu'elle puisse donc prévenir Elysium que la planète, il y a des habitants sur la planète, et que donc il faut sauver le monde de Deponia, de la destruction, et qu'après qu'on ait donc rencontré Clétus, qui est peut-être soit notre demi-frère, soit notre père, mais qui viendrait alors du futur ou du passé, donc c'est pour ça qu'il nous connaît pas, ou alors qu'il nous connaît pas encore, ou alors il y en a même que j'ai montré évidemment mes vidéos à mes compagnons comment on appelle ça, mes compagnons de voyage, on va dire. Enfin, compagnons de voyage, c'est pas ceux de Skype, ce sont mes potes quoi en gros. Et il y en a un qui m'a sorti une théorie qui nous a juste fait exploser de rire, moi et les autres, quand on l'a écouté. Il y mettait tellement du cœur, on voyait qu'il y croyait dur comme fer. Il disait que tout simplement Clétus serait un clone de Rufus, créé par le père de Rufus, qui ne voulait pas abandonner son fils, mais qui n'avait pas le choix, il ne pouvait pas revenir sur Deponia. Donc grâce à la technologie ultra évoluée d'Elysium, puisqu'on a remarqué les différences technologiques entre Deponia et Elysium, eh bien il se pourrait que le père de Rufus a donc créé un clone de son fils pour continuer à élever donc son fils, même s'il ne l'a plus vraiment, que c'est un faux Rufus, d'où le fait qu'il lui a donné un autre nom, Clétus donc, pour bien faire la différence. Et, voire même, il a sorti ensuite, mais peut-être qu'en fait, les anciens sont des Rufus, qui viendraient soit d'autres époques, soit qui sont des clones, mais qui sont tellement devenus avides de pouvoir, qu'ils se sont créés d'autres clones pour continuer à contrôler Elysium et Deponia à leur manière, et que donc ce serait un gros complot, tout ça, etc., bref, compagnie, mais qu'il y en a un de ces Rufus, un de ces multiples Rufus, qui a décidé de donner un de ses clones, ou une de ses versions passées bébé, un type sur Deponia, et de lui dire, élève-le jusqu'à ses 8 ans, puis à ses 8 ans, barre-toi et rejoins-moi à Elysium pour la suite du plan. Donc il laisse le gamin, il éduque le gamin jusqu'à ses 8 ans, donc Rufus, voilà, et il part donc à Elysium pour rejoindre celui qui lui a passé Rufus. Mais que donc en fait, ce Rufus rebelle d'Elysium, des anciens, de l'armée des Rufus ou je sais pas quoi là, voudrait tout simplement que Rufus détruit le système, détruit le cycle que se sont créés les autres Rufus. Oui, c'est complètement tiré par les cheveux. On sait pas comment il a réussi à faire sortir ça, mais il a réussi à le sortir. C'est voilà. Donc on va vérifier quelques petites choses. Déjà, le menu a un peu changé, hein, on va avouer. Donc on va baisser la musique évidemment. Les effets c'est pas mal, vidéo c'est bien, général c'est bien. Bien. Il y a juste la musique qu'il faut toujours baisser, hein, donc pas. Non, c'est pas là-dedans. C'est dans paramètres, voilà. Qu'est-ce que j'ai lu? Vidéo haute résolution. Oui, faites-moi des trucs haute résolution. J'espère que les vidéos seront tout aussi légères que ce que nous avons eu jusqu'à maintenant. Donc on va y aller. Dès que ce sera l'heure pour moi de manger, enfin, que ce sera l'heure. Enfin, vous avez compris que ça veut dire que mon ventre va me dire t'as faim, vas-y, va bouffer. Et ben, je m'arrêterai là pour mon premier enregistrement. Puis voilà, en fait, je vais enchaîner tout Deponia, je vais pas en arrêter, voilà. J'arrêterai uniquement pendant les envois des vidéos, en fait. Comme ça, quand la vidéo a fini d'être envoyée sur YouTube, enfin, ce de Deponia premier du nom, comme ça, moi, je vous l'envoie donc. Je vous envoie ensuite la suite de Deponia. Et j'espère, très sincèrement, que j'arriverai à terminer CHAOS on Deponia avant d'avoir envoyé toutes les vidéos Deponia. Comme ça, je pourrais vous envoyer CHAOS on Deponia direct. Voilà, parce que là, je vous dis, je suis dans Deponia là. Là, moi, je suis dedans, c'est tout. Donc, nouvelle partie. Alors, wow, je vous avoue, je me suis habitué à devoir jouer comme ça depuis quelques temps en rejoignant Deponia pour faire le mode Draggle Jug. D'ailleurs, ceux qui ont réussi à regarder le dernier épisode, l'épisode bonus Draggle Jug, en entier, sans avoir zappé quoi que ce soit, en ayant regardé la vidéo, les 2 heures de la vidéo, en entier, sans s'arrêter, sans avoir de mal de crâne ni quoi que ce soit, vous avez mon respect éternel. Voilà.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in Part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played Part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. Little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me, and left-click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
No prompting!
On va faire ce qu'il dit, hein. Puis, c'est vrai que Rufus, il a raison. On s'est déjà tapé ce tutoriel une fois, hein. Pas la peine de se le taper une deuxième fois, et on va pas attendre plus longtemps là-dedans, hein.
Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there. You clicked on me.
Yeah, and I regret it already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know, how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping-pong ball.
With a pupil?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a loaded ping-pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
I'm about to demonstrate that using the small object lying on the ground over there by pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping-pong ball appears.
I'm holding my breath.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon appear. Then left-click to pick it up.
Oh no, this has to be easier. Huh? Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory. You know, where all your items go. You pick the thing up. Now use the mouse wheel to open the inventory.
C'est moi ou Rufus il est devenu plus stupide depuis l'épisode 1? Enfin bref.
Hey, there it is.
Exactly. Now this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible.
Sauf qu'on sait déjà ce qui va se passer.
It fits.
Next you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Whatever.
And? Are you paying close attention?
I sure am.
I should hope so. Otherwise, you'll never understand how to end a dialogue.
You click on the last option in the menu.
Completely wrong.
Mais on sait ce qui va se passer. Je suis sûr que même Rufus, il va refuser de cliquer sur ce bouton. On le sait tous. S'il appuie dessus, c'est que vraiment, mais vraiment, Rufus, il est con. En plus d'être égocentrique, égoïste, arrogant, bref, vous avez compris le personnage. Si vous avez regardé Deponia premier du nom, hein. Sur la chaîne en tout cas.
When you're ready, you need to.
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't! You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So, what was that again? I push this button here, and then...
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world. But they had failed to reckon with the One. He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
Ils sont sérieux. Attends, c'est ça les vidéos de qualité? Allô?
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 da.
Ah, il est de retour. Notre guitariste préféré.
You're being pathetic again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks ice through to lampshades rim borders on Anadon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's cracks growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices, and gosh, now I have to start all over again.
To start all over again.
merci Windows Defender hein, d'être venu.
Trash. Trash. And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
Oh, on sait pas la mauvaise habitude qu'il a pour tout foutre en l'air. Allez hop, on est venu pour chercher ça.
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Qu'est-ce que ça devait être alors avant?
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
On va rien dire.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
Est-ce que vous croyez qu'il est en train sérieusement de nous dire qui c'est qu'on est en train de foutre le bordel? D'accord.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
Il faut que je trouve donc quelque chose pour... Oula. Aïe 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 aïe, j'ai mal pour toi mon petit.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
J'ai un inverseur de courant.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Good. Good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month. Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Oh, Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Not Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful. But at heart, he's a very good boy.
D'accord, d'accord. D'accord, ok, pas ça. Donc pas ça non plus. D'accord.
You almost have me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Promise.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Oh mon Dieu, si elle savait.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Oh là là, les plans foireux de Rufus. Surtout que cette fois-ci, on sait pourquoi il veut aller à Elysium. Pour aller retrouver Gold.
Elysium, here I come.
Oh là 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 là. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il a encore inventé?
You'll see. I will go to Elysium.
Stop it, Rufus. The only thing you will achieve is a spectacular suicide.
Don't panic. I've calculated everything.
Ouais, on va quand même vérifier. Hein.
The first target opens the gas tap on the Bunsen burner, which then lights the fuse.
Isn't it more probable that the cork will simply knock over the Bunsen burner?
My design is based on science, not some nebulous probabilities.
The calculation of probabilities is an integral component of all sciences.
For you, maybe. My science is based on hearsay and inner conviction.
Vous vous rendez compte? Et si je me souviens bien, il devait y avoir que 5 ou 6 thèmes dans Deponia premier du nom. J'espère que dans KO Deponia il y a un peu plus de musique. Mais bon voilà, c'est bien de réentendre les mêmes thèmes. Ça montre bien qu'on est toujours dans Deponia.
The cork is in place and precisely oriented. Well, approximately precisely.
Donc tac, tac. Ensuite, ça va faire ça.
After the cork ricochets off the other two targets, it will hit exactly here. I've calculated everything precisely.
How did you calculate that?
Well, the way you calculate things. You lie down for a while, and these mathematical formulas come to you in your sleep.
Tu fais confiance à son rêve, quoi.
Watch your fingers, Doc. As soon as the cork hits the third target, the scale will trigger the guillotine.
It would be insane to believe that will work, but it would be even more insane to assume I would be safe here.
An apology is about to be due. Second, the cork will ricochet off this pan.
I seriously doubt that. On what do you base this assumption?
Well, I drew a target on it, didn't I?
Oh, heavens.
Et enfin...
Light the fireworks as soon as the saw blade is in the air. Then, they will create enough spin to catapult me directly to Elysium. At the halfway point, eagles will start to fly alongside me if my sketch is correct.
Il compte sur le fait qu'il va voler. Il est stupide ou quoi? Il est stupide. On est avec Rufus, j'ai oublié. Et on est dans Deponia. Allez hop, c'est parti.
Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Darn it, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Bah tu peux rien faire. Attends.
And whoop! Oof. Perfect body control, as always.
Et on doit couper quelque chose, peut-être là.
Maybe I can scratch. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristic. That tickles.
D'accord.
With the right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic.
Attendez. Donc maintenant, il ne reste plus que ça.
If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then, there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction, whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc!
Vas-y, Rufus! Ouais! Va chercher Gaulle!
Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited. I have come to save my planet. Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius. Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Now, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it. That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic. The goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in. But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal? There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his. I'll fix it! Don't worry! You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall. No! No, this isn't right! Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
Oh oui, je vais faire ce qu'il y a.
That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat. Wait, there's more dust. Awesome! A bear! That's my favorite so far. Huh, must be the ejector seat after all.
Ah oui, je dois choisir comment il va... Ok, bah on va rester simple, hein, siège éjectable.
I'm what's best for Goal. No, don't! Ha! Nothing. Why? I wonder if... Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot! Goal! No, 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 no! You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow! Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you! Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here? I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there! Where do you think you're going? I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus. Cletus, no!
Cletus!
Oh dear, what have I done?
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were Goal, the next we could expect... Rufus?
Rufus.
Ouch.
Oh là là. Encore une fois, sérieux. Mais là c'est pire, là il y a la nacelle qui est cassée. Plus personne peut aller à Elysium depuis Deponia.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster. Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We can start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailiff. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him, but as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand? Yes, I do, Bailiff. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And, if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say! Yes, sir. Where the devil is Cletus?
Oh mais qu'est-ce que j'adore Argus, il fait tellement bon méchant. Ah, encore toi, merci. Solo.
Only the most epic tales feature cool depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt is all blunt stunt, affected goals and planned, which surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sum, the best was yet to come, for the end of part 1 seemed a little too coarse, and to a man we'll send him to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending. A grand fling with dancing and blues and so forth.
A star with blues and so forth.
Mais attendez, l'eau elle est pas censée être sale. Je croyais que l'eau claire, naturelle, c'était une légende sur Deponia. Là, l'eau elle a l'air bien claire. À moins que le concept de clair n'est pas pareil sur Deponia.
Oh, I think I ought to fire my chiropractor. Doc? Huh, we seem to have docked. But where is everybody? Huh, a note from Bozo, that old pirate. Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Gold to his office. Huh, finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears. Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me?
De retour dans ce jeu. Sérieux! Sérieux, j'adore retourner dans Deponia. Et je vous jure, moi, faire cette... Je vous ai promis que j'allais vous faire la quadrilogie, et je vais le faire. Hein. Et c'est juste génial, quoi. C'est... Donc, regardons un peu.
Ah, the floating black market is in the middle of the rust-red sea, far from the cruiser routes of the Orgonaut. That's good. I can't leave here, not without gold.
Ah, donc on va explorer le monde à travers un radar, vous croyez? C'est peut-être ça, hein, c'est peut-être possible, hein, on n'en sait rien. Cherchons dans la poubelle, faut toujours fouiller dans les
I would
poubelles.
love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia.
C'est ce que j'allais dire, en plus on est à Deponia, donc...
Slimy. Oh, that is disgusting. No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait! What's this? Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
Non! Non, ce truc! On l'a toujours! Ce machin, on l'a toujours!
It's still good.
T'es sérieux qu'on a toujours ce machin?
No, I don't have to do that. I'm better than those Deponian trash diggers. I can, I have to.
D'accord. Donc la suite c'est derrière cette porte. Donc sur ce les Valgens, à plus, portez-vous bien, mangez des cookies, vous connaissez la suite, et ciao ciao, on se retrouve pour un prochain épisode avec Rufus dans CHAOS SUR DEPONIA. Allez, à plus, je vous souhaite une bonne journée, à plus, portez-vous bien, mangez des cookies, vous connaissez la suite, et ciao ciao. On se retrouve donc pour un prochain épisode de Deponia, oui je me répète, écoutez, vous devriez avoir normalement l'habitude, hein. Allez, à plus.